Brand new caddy.
Do it! Just do it!
Hi everybody, welcome to Cry Gaming. Let me just change my picture here. There we go. Because we're doing War Machine against Standard 2, Expert 1, Crossbones. And I'm going to take you to the table and go over my Justice War Machine deck. So let's go to the table. Crazy. Oh, you know what I want to do before we get into this? I want to make my latency faster. Oh, I can't. Okay, never mind. I gotta remind me next time, guys, when I start my stream to put fastest latency, because that way I can see your chat messages a lot faster. So I think currently it's on normal. So I am getting a slower feed. Adam, what's up? How was the stream last night? I don't see it posted in your videos. No, it's there. Let me talk. Let me talk a little bit about that. So I learned a lot. I theorized a War Machine Justice deck. And I was like, oh, cool, I'm going to try this out. Never play tested it. Also, we did Expert 2. We did it with Beat the Game. And it just was terrible. Like, the one thing I realized is War Machine is a flipper. He needs to flip because he has to get those ammo counters. So I recalibrated my deck. I did play test this, and I did beat Standard 2 Crossbones. But I mean, that was in Tabletop Simulator, so we'll see if I can accomplish this this stream, if I can beat him. But what I did was, because it's on Standard 2, he's got steady. So I didn't even bother with Sonic Rifle. Sonic Rifle is wonderful, but on Standard 2 and up, it's very lackluster because you have to put 2 confuses on him. I would only run Sonic Rifle on Standard 2 if it's a multiplayer game and other players have Confuse in their deck, because then you can kind of tag team it. Or if your hero kit has Confuse to begin with in their kit, then I think it's doable. But like, he doesn't have Confuse in his kit, his tool kit. So I wouldn't even bother putting on Standard 1 and Expert 1. Sonic Rifle is amazing with War Machine, because he can flip, be safe, and heal up. It's there. I didn't change the thumbnail. Kind of matches an older thumbnail with Beat the Game, so it should say. I have to check what the title is, but I mean, after this stream, I'll see if it is on it, because it has views and likes on it. So I don't know. So let me talk to you about this deck. So I did play last night with Steve, and unfortunately we lost. We came close the first game, down to 3 hit points on the third stage. But I learned, playing that, never played the deck. I just theorized it, and I realized we need to make a lot of changes. So let me tell you what I've. It's actually 41 here. Okay. Yeah. Adam, after this stream, I'll look into it while you're not seeing it. I mean, I'll figure it out. I don't know why. Uh, what I want to go over is okay, so crew quarters, very good. Why did I choose crew quarters over uh, downtime? Good question. Not that Adam asked it, but I'm asking it to you guys. I would go downtime if your hero has a easy ready all the time, or if you have an upgrade that increases your rec, or if your hero has a high rec, right? So that's when you want to go downtime over crew quarters. The lowest rec in the game for heroes is 3, so he has a poor rec. So crew quarters are generally a better candidate for low rec heroes because you're not getting a lot of value out of exhausting with 3 rec. So crew quarters, you could be exhausted, and we're running meditations, so we'd rather do meditations. So crew quarters is going to heal us. Again, standard 2, expert 2, healing life total is super important. The villain is going to do overkills potentially, double attacks, surges, Uh, life is a big problem at that difficulty. Lower difficulties you can chump block and it's like pretty easy, and that's what most games sort of revolve around. You're just playing ally chump blocking. Now, same thing in this difficulty, but you have to be a little bit more aware of what's in the counter deck. Run target acquires, spycrafts, that kind of stuff. You have to help maybe have a protection player doing a lot of more defending. So again, that's because you might say like, well, I don't run target acquire, that's a garbage card. Thing is, again, if you're playing standard 2 and up, this card is a money card. Okay, this card can get you out of hell's reach. Like, so again, on standard 1, expert 1, target acquire generally does not see play in most decks. Very specific villains. Maybe you want to get rid of Ronin's hammer. That's about it. So let's talk about more. So we got a hell carrier for economy, skill investigator. We got our doubles, Monica chain. Give us a surveillance team. We're going to use that with global logistics to get a. We can use global logistics also on James Rhodey because he has a shield trait in alter ego. We got 2 foils, and I agree with Steve. Flippers, foils are good. I did 2 because I think 3 is a little overkill, but for Iron Man, who stays in alter a ton, then 3 foils and his power. I just did 2 under surveillance, 3 counterintelligence because I can't confuse him practically on standard 2 and up. I want to focus on, like, this is a better way at keeping him on the main scheme, right? And we got a spycraft and a target acquire. Allies, we got Nick Fury. Now Agent 13 is really good with War Machine because she can ready shield supports. So that includes his bunker. So very good. We got Quake. Since we are going to flipping, we can hit minions for 2. And she's a cheap chump blocker. Agent Coulson's going to get us counterintelligence or a spycraft. So there you have it, guys. That's my deck. We'll see how it goes. One key thing I've learned is he's kind of like a wasp a little bit because he can flip and he puts his own War Machine cards into his deck again and shuffles. And you want to get more ammo counters. So he can do quite a bit of burst damage, but it's sort of he's a flipper. So I think the way I built this deck now with this difficulty that we're playing on, I think it will work because it worked for me when I play tested it. So we're gonna jump into here. I'm gonna shuffle up, and yeah, that's it. And we got a lot of 3-cost stuff, so meditation is gonna be pretty good. Now, Crossbones has an ability. Well, Crossbones has a weapon attachment. His attacks gain piercing. So ideally, once his machine gun is out of ammo, we want to get all his weapons off him. And then if we play our Mark II armor, we can get tough and kind of eat up his attacks. Where is your machine gun? I'm trying to find his machine gun. Machine gun. There it is. Okay. And in the bottom right, we're using an ammo counter where the hero is, if you're wondering. This comes on with 2 is machine gun. So here's the thing. If Legions of Hydra comes out on turn 1, then you generally have to rush the villain and win. Unless you have a whole bunch of thwart and you can hit that side scheme. I think you need 7, which is quite high. Most of my thwarting comes from my allies, so I'm not really a strong thwarter, even though I'm playing Justice. I'm more trying to be a flipper Justice player, if that makes sense. So we're just concerned really about the main. I'm not even running one way or another because, again, we're not really. This deck is not tailored towards a lot of thwarting. All right, so I think we're shuffled up. So we get more viewers here. So if you're just joining, we're jumping into War Machine versus Crossbones. Standard 2, Expert 1. Actually, I guess I can. I have different setups when I play multiplayer and single player. So multiplayer, I move my encounter deck completely away. Yeah, and if people are wanting to go up to those higher difficulties, I would say, start winning a lot of games on Expert 1. And when you hit that plateau, like another thing you got to factor in when you play with new heroes you have not played with, you need to learn what are their strengths and weaknesses, what type of cards you need to kind of put down or hold. So that's another part of the learning the difficulty is you need to get familiar with the heroes. Once you get familiar with the heroes and you're comfortable with your deck building and you're winning constantly on Expert, then it's like you can jump up like solo. Right now, I think solo standard 2 Expert 1 is the most balanced, highest difficulty, in my opinion. Multiplayer, you want to go to Expert 2 with standard 2. That's kind of like my recommendation. Like if you're seeking like the very pinnacle difficulty. Again, this would exclude like Venom Goblin, perhaps Ronin. Though again, I don't want people to think you want to jump into Expert 2 Ronin or Expert 2 Venom Goblin. Those villains are already calibrated to be extremely hard. So just want some clarification there so people don't quote me on that. And Descartes said play Ronin Expert 2. But pretty much all the other villains, you can, if you want to go to like the highest difficulty, then you would apply what I talked about. And again, if you're having fun playing standard 1, just the game's all about having fun. I have fun when I challenge myself. And that's what I'm trying to do with this channel. Make it, let's do some either achievements or very extreme challenges. Like I did a Moondragon achievement game a while back. It's on my, if you scroll down, I should make a playlist, achievements, and then like Ronin playlist, and standard 2 playlists, solo, and expert 2 multiplayer playlists. I'm gonna do that one day. That way people can kind of, you know, easily go through the stuff. So we're shuffled up. We do have to do the setups for the villain. Okay, so we're starting over. All right, have a good feeling about this game. Let's go. Meditation, foil, counterintelligence, quake, a double, and global logistics. Well, these are all pretty good. Let's get rid of quake. Get rid of foil. Draw 2 more. Foil and crew quarters. So let's go double for counterintelligence. Let's use global logistics. Exhaust James Rhodey. Look at the top 4. All right, so we don't want under fire. That is gonna be discarded. These are attacks, so this is fine. I don't mind that for a boost. A 1 boost is totally fine. Okay. So we get a minion basically. And then we're gonna go crew quarters, hold on to meditation, and draw. All right, so got some good stuff here. Goes up by 1. He schemes. I'm gonna counter intelligence it. And then we get a flame soldier. Okay. We're gonna go exhaust, do meditation, and spycraft for Nick Fury.
You need to
Nick
keep
draws me
both
3.
eyes open.
Trying to think if we want Agent 13 out. Because I could do... This is much better turn. Could do also Monica Chain. I think that's what we're going to do. Play Monica Chain. She comes in.
You want to know if I'm ready for this?
We'll grab our surveillance team. Okay. Oh, shoot. I have to give him a experimental weapon. Okay, so he gets the discarding thing, which only happens on attacks, so it didn't affect the game state. So surveillance team, sorry guys. Surveillance team comes with 4 counters. I'm going to hold on to agent. We're going to play our shoulder gun. We're going to, I'm at full health, right? Yeah, flip. I want to do shoulder cannon for 1 on here. Nick puts it to 2. And then Monica Chang for 4. And exhaust. Surveillance team bring this down to 1. Okay. Because there's insight in his deck, so. So we got a physical. That's fine. All right. 1 on here. We get 5 counters. Forgot. When we flip. All right, so. All physicals and a power. All right, goes up by 1. Machine gun. We'll put a damage on Nick. Block with Nick. Boost card. Nick is gone. Encounter card. Whoops. Encounter card. Surge and I get exhausted. And the villain attacks you. If they have a weapon attached against Surge. Block with Monica. Machine gun. 0. Machine gun gets discarded. And Monica blocks. She's gone. And that is it. Wait. No. Gain Surge. Freaking Surge and an attack. And I'm exhausted. Right, because... Gosh, this is really sucky. Hits me for 4. Go to 6. I have to discard a random card. Agent 13. He's at 2 attack. 4. I go down to 2. So that was rough. This should be readied. All right, so this is gonna flip no matter what. I guess we're going to do global logistics on surveillance team. Exhaust it. Look at the next 4. So we want Bomber to come out. Want to discard Overwhelming Force. Could do raid the infirmity on the bottom. Yeah, that's how we want to do it. I'm going to fire off a full auto onto... I lose, go down to 1 counter. So we do 8 damage. 9, 10, 6. I'll use shoulder cannon twice with the 1 armor. And we're down to 0. So down to 4. I'll flip, crew quarters. Heal 3. We're going to put in maybe a target acquire. And a full auto, I guess, back into the deck. All right. Just gonna go to 2. He's gonna scheme. Pops it. Gets another weapon. It's the exosuit. We're going to Infinity Stone. The counter card will be Hydra Bomber. I'll place 1 threat on there on the main. All right. I have no blocker. He has an exosuit. Let's crew quarters heal. Exhaust to heal. 5, 6, 7. I think I'm just gonna go counterintelligence. 1, 2, 3. My bunker is really good. Put Hellcarrier down. Use bunker as a resource and Hellcarrier to then put counterintelligence.
Joey,
Yep.
I'm calling.
Alright, so we used his ability. We're staying in altar. I put the bunker back in there, so we're gonna use 1 counter. 1 snoop counter. All right. Goes up by 1. He schemes. We'll use counterintelligence. So up 3. So goes up by 2. Goes 4. And then 5 from minion. 1 away. Counter card is Showers the Pass. He has Quick Strike and Deadly Light Show. Alright, crew quarters, heal. Flip over. Get my counters. We'll use one resource. Actually, Hell Carrier for target acquire, lose a ammo counter, do 3 off light show. Exhaust surveillance team, 1 more. Okay. And then we can do 1 for rocket launcher, missile launcher, and play 2 for Van. We'll use missile launcher. Oops. Do 2. Kill. And Gatling gun twice to kill this guy. We're gonna have to discard a card because he's got that stupid suit. We're at 8. Goes to 6. Have to defend. It's hitting me for 1. I discard a random card. Scorch Earth. Counter card is Madam Hydra. Okay, it's not too bad. So I can do 4. Oh, it's not enough. All right, we're gonna go Helicarrier Meditation for the gun thing. It's exhaust Gatling gun for target acquire.
I'm locked on. I have target locked.
3. Then we're going to use a missile, 2, and our shoulder cannon twice. So another 2. Gonna flip, heal. I guess surveillance team. Okay, it goes to 3.
That's right here. You want milk?
Schemes.
Here. No, stop. Here. You need a shower, okay?
And then 2 from Hydra. Counter card is Hydra Soldier. Crew quarters. Alright, I could do target card and repulsor blast. To get rid of that, I need a physical and a genius, which I don't have. Shit. So I have 5 counters. She has just 2 more damage. So I can delete this. Down to 9. So if I do 1, 2 for munitions. We'll exhaust, put 2 counters. Let's do Gauntlet Gun for Repulsor Blast on him.
Yes.
Let's do I'm gonna go to 9 on the main. Guess we go target acquire. We lose. Oh, we get 5 counters. Lose a counter.
I'm locked on. I have target lock.
3. Hit for 2. Hydra's gone. Firing my gun. And I guess rocket launcher, lose a counter. Okay. Oh, use the gun. Yeah, he's at 2 now. 'Cause he had tough. No, I decked out. I've gained 3 encounter cards. That's not good. Oh gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stupid weapons are killing me. Defend, boost card. 2 damage. All right. Go do 1, 2, 3 for Agent Coulson.
I'm Agent Phil Coulson with the Strategic Homeland Intervention Enforcement and Logistics Division.
That's quite a mouthful.
I know.
Sorry about that.
You need to keep both
Mike's
eyes open.
open. Bunch of foils. With Thor for 2, get rid of staff. Use gauntlet gun. 2 target acquire.
I'm locked on. I have target lock.
We're at. Is that 1? Let's do this. Let's flip them. Goes to 16. Gets another attachment. Sniper gun. So he's got a lot of attachments. I'm gonna flip. Actually, I'm gonna pay a resource to do repulsor blast, lose a counter. And then lose 2 more counters. Shoulder cannon. Down to 10, we flip, heal, and heal with crew quarters. Go to 9. I'm going to hold on to my foil, put back repulsor, and over full auto into my deck. We'll use munition bunker to get another 2. All right, so ready up. I think I can win here just by flipping them. Okay, I didn't get any damage cards. Like we got Iron Man, but looks like we'll be playing Iron Man. Okay, goes up to 6. 4 away. He gets... It's not an elephant attack. We're going to foil so it doesn't flip. So... Goes to 3. Goes to 9. Counter phase is going to be quick strike, dude. Okay. I'm going to do... So I could put 9 counters on myself. Nick Fury's gone. He's at 10. Yeah, I can win here. So we're just going to go 1, 2, 3, Iron Man. And Iron Man's going to grab me... Oh, missile launcher. We're going to pay for that with chassis suit. We're going to get 5 and then exhaust bunker, put another 4, so 9. We have 1 card in hand, but we're just going to unload. So we can kill him. Basically, we do 1 damage, 3, lose a counter, and then we can do 9, 10, 11 with the rest of our counters. Shoulder cannon. So that's going to be dead. And all right, so we basically shot off all our weapons. We didn't even have to do anything else. And we won. He didn't have his retaliate thing, so that's good. His last card for weapon was the energy shield. But all right, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. I have to go do some babysitting. I'll see you guys on the next one.